What's happening, guys? We're back. It's time for an update. All right, so I did a yearly update a year ago, about. I figured it was about time we did another one. So 2021 was great. We got a lot of progress done on the car. When we started 2021, if you guys remember all the way back to that previous update video, we had 3 goals for the year: running, registered, and stopping. We did 100% of 60% of those goals. So we got it running. It runs like a dog, but it does run. We did that a couple months ago. That was a lot of work to get it to run. There was a lot of wiring that had to get done, a lot of plumbing that had to get done, a lot of just kind of knickknacks that had to get cleaned up. But we got it running. It's definitely not in its permanent state. I mean, our fuel tank is just a jerry can sitting next to the car. Our fuel system, we had to pull a filter out of our fuel system, so we need to put a new filter in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's kind of hodgepodge together, but the car does run. Stopping, we got it to stop. We went and got another brake caliper bracket. We rebuilt the calipers on the front, got those all plumbed in. There was a lot of work on plumbing. The plumbing is still not done. There's still quite a bit that we have to do, but with the car in its assembled state, it's kind of as good as it's gonna get. So we got it to stop. And then the third goal was registered. So in Alberta, in order to get the car on the road, the first step is I need to get a VIN number. Obviously there's no VIN. This didn't come from anything, so I need to get a VIN number on it. Now about, I don't know, August, I was kind of putting the pieces together to start that process. But I gotta get somebody out here from the government to inspect the car and make sure that I'm not doing anything shady before they stamp it in. And with the whole pandemic ongoing, I just didn't really feel like having another person in my shop that I didn't know their background or anything. So we made the tactical decision to put that off. We weren't comfortable doing it, so we didn't get a VIN number. We're gonna push that to 2022. So don't worry, we're still gonna get the car registered. It's still a road car. So lots of progress got made in 2021 though. Even aside from those goals, we got lots of the paneling done. We got lots of like the kind of the functional parts of the car mounted and completed. We're in a state right now where I would consider it basically a race car. We have all of the race car things. Start, stop, steers. You know, we can clean things up and theoretically take it out to the track. 2022 is going to be all about the street car stuff. So we got a race car. Now we need to do all the things that turn a race car into a road car. So things like, I kind of consider them like quality of life things, like a windshield wipers, heater circuit, adjustable seats, you know, things like that. Sound deadening, maybe. I don't know, we'll see about that. It's gonna be noisy anyhow. Lights, headlights, taillights, all that stuff, we still gotta do. So that's gonna be the real focus in 2022. So we are still gonna set some goals. Goal number 1, obviously registered. So that's gonna involve getting that assigned VIN number. I'm also going to really hope or really push towards being ready for an inspection by the end of 2022. So that's going to involve all of the legality things wrapped up. Lights, seat belts, well, it's not gonna have seat belts, you know, all that stuff, mud flaps, things like that. So registered. I also want to get it on the road. I want to drive around the block with it. We're just about ready to do that. You know, we got everything kind of functionally there. As long as there's no cops sitting on the corner, we should theoretically be able to drive it around. We need to mount a few more things. We need to get the seats mounted because right now they're sitting on chunks of 2x4s. Get those semi-mounted and then kind of clean up a couple things. you know, zap straps and electrical tape things into place, bolt the wheels on, and theoretically we should be able to drive around the block. The biggest thing holding us back from that right now is there's like 6 inches of snow in my back alley. So we can't really do that. But hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. And then the third thing is gonna be bodywork. I want it to look like a car by the end of the year. So we have a hood and cowling and nose cone and everything. Those all got to get redone. They're pretty good, but they're far from perfect. They're really good pieces to test with and figure out kind of where we need more structure and maybe where we can get away with a little bit less weight. So we need to recast all that. We're gonna try to do that in the summertime when I can raise the door up and ventilate this place. But those are our 3 goals. So registered, inspected, drivable, driving around the block kind of thing, and then bodywork. And then on top of that, we're gonna be really focusing in on all those road car things. I need to get a hold of some people about, you know, what kind of lights we can put on it. We still need to cast fenders for the thing, or mold fenders. We need to make fenders. So there's a bunch of that stuff, but we'll see what we can get done throughout the year. I'd also like to get the thing running right. So we got it running in 2021, but this is a bee in my bonnet that it runs like garbage. So 2022, kind of a side goal over here, maybe over here. I want to get it tuned. And when I say tuned, I don't mean go to the dyno and turn up the boost and see what kind of power numbers we can make. I mean just getting the thing to fire up, run. Right now it runs really rich, getting that tuned out of it, getting my throttle response back, things like that. To do that, we might have to upgrade the computer. Right now it's just got the stock SR20 from like the mid 90s in it. I want to upgrade to ECU Masters Black. It's like 1,500 bucks though, so we'll save our pennies and hopefully we can get that in, and then that can clean up a whole bunch of stuff on the car, and hopefully we'll be able to tune it up and make it run right. So that's what our 2022 is going to look like, you guys. We had a lot of fun in 2021. We got a whole bunch of new subscribers in 2021. We started a Patreon in 2021. We got a couple of guys supporting us on Patreon, which is huge. This channel is growing beyond what I ever thought it would. It's still pretty small. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, we're a pretty small channel, but I love it. It's a lot of fun making these for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. So, yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and we'll see you throughout 2022. I'm out of here.